Hello vinyl record collectors. Today I'd like to make a short video on one of my favorite artists, and that's Roy Buchanan. Roy Buchanan was born in 1939, and around 1958 he joined the Dale Hawkins band, and he was on this album recorded by Dale Hawkins in 1958. And in 1960, while in Toronto, he met Dale Hawkins' brother Ronnie Hawkins and jumped ship and joined Ronnie Hawkins' band for a short time. And of course, people, you may know that Ronnie Hawkins eventually would form the band, which had a lot of success in the 60s. But starting with Roy Buchanan's albums, there were on three labels mainly. He was with Polydor, Atlantic, and Alligator. His first album came out in 1972, titled Roy Buchanan. This would be on the Polydor label. Second album in 1973. That's what it's called, the second album. And this one was gold certified for the number of records sold. Also in 1973, still with Polydor, That's What I'm Here For. Next album, 1974, with Polydor, In the Beginning. Next album, 1975, still with Polydor, Livestock, recorded live. This next album, last album of Polydor, 1978, is called Live in Japan, which I don't have in my collection. I've actually never seen a copy of that in the wild. The next recorded album in the studio was now on the Atlantic label, and it's a street called Straight, which came out in 1976. Roy Buchanan's guitar style is very wide-ranging, from blues to pop to even on this one there's one track that you could almost say very heavy psychedelic. Very versatile musician. The next album, which is on the Atlantic label, 1977, was also gold certified, Loading Zone. It's a song off here, is the very first thing I ever heard from Roy Buchanan, Green Onions, which was of course made famous by Booker T and the MGs in the very early 60s, Booker T on keyboards. Well, here Roy adapted that piece to guitar, and when I heard it, I became an instant fan of Roy Buchanan and started collecting his records. The next album on the Atlantic in 1978, You're Not Alone. Say within Roy Buchanan collection, there's not a single bad album. Everything he did was excellent. The next album I have is My Babe, and this is on the Attic label. This came out in 1980. And then the next album is on the Alligator label, When a Guitar Plays the Blues. And that one came out in 1985. Next one, Dancing on the Edge, Alligator label, 1986. So, well, good rendition here of Peter Gunn on this album. The last album he did, I don't have in my collection, as Alligator, is Hot Wire. Unfortunately, I've never seen a copy of that one in the wild either. So a couple other things I want to show you is a couple of his DVDs. If you ever see them, pick them up. They are excellent. So one of Roy Buchanan's DVDs is Live from Austin, Texas. This one just has, I think it's 5 tracks on it. Yeah, it is an incredible concert. If you're a Roy Buchanan fan, you really got to have this. The first 2 tracks, Roy's Blues and Soul Dressing, are incredible. On the Soul Dressing, he's actually drinking a glass of beer while playing the guitar with one hand. The second DVD is Rock Blast. Recorded in Germany. Rock Blast put out a lot of DVDs of groups, musicians from the 70s. Again, a very good performance if you can find it. Try and get this DVD concert. A lot more tracks on this one than on the first one, 13 tracks, including Green Onions, Hey Joe, which Jimi Hendrix is famous for, and Foxy Lady, and Peter Gunn also on this one. So very good DVD if you can find it. For those who are not aware, also Roy Buchanan's life came to a tragic end when in 1988, I believe, is in Virginia, he was arrested for sort of public drunkenness, public disorder, and put in a jail cell, where the next day he was found dead, apparently hanging himself from his shirt. Now the police reports indicated that it was suicide, but many of his friends and family have suspicion that that's not the case. Very unfortunate and tragic end to a very talented musician's career. So that's what I have on Roy Buchanan, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a good day.